Welcome to another edition of Top 5 Tuesday. You know, it was on this day, August 9th, 1934, that the subject of today's Top 5 Tuesday was born. He's gone but not forgotten, had one of the most legendary careers in country music, and doesn't get talked about enough. Today we're going to learn about Merle Kilgore. Yes, Merle Kilgore, born on this day in 1934, and unfortunately we lost him in the year 2005, but this is a guy who deserves all sorts of recognition. One of the most legendary careers in country music, did a little bit of everything. I'm going to count down my top 5 Merle Kilgore facts. Let's get it started. At number 5, he was the best man at the wedding of Johnny Cash and June Carter. Yes, when country music's all-time power couple wed in 1968, it was Merle Kilgore standing next to the man in black as they tied the knot. At number 4, another connection to the Carter and Cash families, he co-wrote the song Ring of Fire with June Carter. The two of them sitting down in 1963 and penning that classic, originally recorded by June's sister Anita, but when Johnny got a hold of it, turned it into an all-time legendary hit. Ring of Fire, co-written by the great Merle Kilgore. That comes in at number 4. Number 3, Merle Kilgore fact, he had pretty much every single job you could have in the country music world. He started out as a radio DJ, turned into a session musician and a session guitarist. Then he started singing, doing some songwriting on his own. He became a manager later in his career. He was a longtime board member of the Academy of Country Music. He did pretty much every single thing you could do in the country music world. This man had his fingers in each and every aspect of the business. Got to be respected there. That's Merle Kilgore fact number 3. Number 2, another song he co-wrote that was a huge hit was Wolverton Mountain. Claude King took this one to the top of the charts. Wolverton Mountain, co-written by Merle Kilgore, but not only that, it was written about someone Kilgore actually knew. It was based on his own uncle, Clifton Clowers, was a real person. Merle Kilgore writing that song about him and his home on Wolverton Mountain. It was a huge hit for Claude King, but again, the great songwriting talents of Merle Kilgore come to the forefront. That's at number 2. Number 1 Merle Kilgore fact for me, though, is how his first and final jobs in country music were connected. The very first thing he ever did in country was as a 14-year-old kid working on a Louisiana hayride. He was entrusted with carrying Hank Williams guitars, carrying Hank's guitars from the truck to the dressing room to the stage, entrusted to this 14-year-old boy, and that was the start of his country music career. What was his final job in country music? He was the manager of Hank Williams Jr. So he bookends a legendary career with Hank Williams and Hank Williams Jr. And those are just a few of the facts of the legendary life of Merle Kilgore, who we celebrate today, a legend gone but not forgotten. That's today's Top 5 Tuesday. Join us next week for more.